With nowhere else to go, he appeared at the home of his friend Oscar Madison. Several years earlier, Madison's wife had thrown him out, requesting that he never return. Can two divorced men share an apartment without driving each other crazy?
All right, YouTube, Instagram, social media, Snapchat, whoever my brother's getting his advertised on now too. It's another cast of my brother and me. By now, you know what's going on. If you're new to the show, welcome. And right now, I'm Show Nuff, kind of look like it. And it's my brother over there, D-Ski. I want you to let him know what we got going on.
All right, y'all. We in our third installment of our series, White Sitcoms. We've been having a ball. We've already tackled a little bit of the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, which were great. But now we into the 80s, baby, and we rolling. You know what I'm saying? And now we're about to get into the really fun stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Older people can remember some of these shows. All right, anyway. So go ahead and set it off so you got all this excitement. Old man.
Okay, so look, I'm going to start it off with the fire. You know what I'm saying? The fire. Okay. This show started out as a skit on the Tracy Ullman show. And I don't know if y'all know about the Tracy Ullman show. Hilarious. You know what I'm saying? But it started off as a skit. But back in 1989, it's been going for 37 seasons. We got The Simpsons. See? Yo, The Simpsons, besides the Flintstones, have to be the greatest animated show ever. You know what I'm saying? You can argue Family Guy and all this whack, you know, but as far as, you know, adult animation, The Simpsons are comedy icons and comedy gold.
I gotta say, I stopped watching The Simpsons back in, I was down with the craze at first, you know, the Bart Simpson t-shirts and all that. I'm Bart Simpson, who the hell are you?
Eat my short?
Yeah, eat my short with the black Bart. Yeah, you know, I had a couple of shows, but I probably stopped watching The Simpsons. You know, I keep getting drunk, I probably stopped watching The Simpsons about 91.
Tripping, man. The Simpsons on the other day.
No. I didn't say it's not. I know it's still on. I'm just saying.
I know. But
listen, that used to be Sunday lineup. Running the House, Simpsons, Living Color. You know,
word.
That's it. 7:30 Simpsons came on.
Huh?
7:30 Simpsons came on.
Oh yeah, like I said, me and my play cousins. When it was on, like I said, it was those skits on the Tracy Ullman show. Obviously, we used to watch the Tracy Ullman show, but we made sure that we were there for those Simpsons skits because, again, that was going to be talked about on Monday morning. Was those Simpsons skits, so yeah, been watching those Simpsons for a long, and not to mention all the predictions. You know, whether you want to call it coincidence, they know some stuff behind the scenes, but the Simpsons have been involved in some major, like I said, predictions and things that have come true through the show, right? Including Trump becoming president twice. So, you know, yeah, call it what you will.
All right, let's go on. You don't get anybody else. All right, so listen, I'm setting it off with Perfect Strangers. Shout out to my man Balky. That during 86 to 93. What was our dude's name? His cousin Larry. Cousin Larry. Balky was for what? Meat Post or something like that?
Yeah, Meat Post or something like that. Greek island or something like that. Yeah, Perfect Stranger was that. Was that. Let me ask you this though. What was the spinoff? Now we already talked about Young Black.
Oh man, you got me now.
See, Young Buck. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Family Matters. I don't know, Family Matters. I don't know if you remember Harriet was the elevator lady. In that building, that balcony and Larry Worth. You remember that?
So we had a little freeze on your end. I was moving the whole time. We had a little freeze on your end.
Oh, was I freezing? Oh, my bad. Anyway,
if you don't blame it on me, y'all, but one thing about it, I'm gonna see that one.
but hold on. But we heard though that Family Matters stood off the Perfect Stranger. That Harriet was the elevator operator on Perfect Stranger. Yeah, and then you had Carl who popped up every once in a while to bring her lunch. You guys know that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But anyway, Perfect Stranger, man, great show, man.
Southeast catchphrase,
Okay. So now, I used to love this show, and again produced. I want to say a lot of stars, produced two very famous stars. You know what I'm saying? And I was so, I don't want to say I was jealous of this kid. You know what I'm saying? But I wish I had a dad that was rich like him in silver spoons. You know what I'm saying? I used to be like, yo, I want a train that go through my neighborhood. Yo.
I can't pray, silver spoons. Silver spoons. I mean, silver spoons. I think the name already said it. Back then, I don't think we understood the site. At least I did. Of course, you being the old guy that you are, you might have understood more than me. But I just thought it was a cool show. But yeah, that train was
Yeah, the giant in the video games in the living room.
Yeah. Of course, when Alfonso referred to Alfonso Romero. Shout out to Alfonso.
Word up, Alfonso Romero. And then who played Derek? You know what I'm saying? Jason Bateman. You know what I'm saying? We talking about his sister last episode. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Silver Spoon was a great show, man, great show. And he had the car bed. I later bought my son's car beds. You know what I'm saying? Just because I saw that shit on Silver Spoon. And Walmart happened to have the same. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, some of the stuff that went down drastically with the price. You better believe that car bed. Hey. Certainly a reduction from when it first came out.
Yeah. And that was Silver Spoon 82 to 87 stuff. Yeah.
We on the same page.
Yeah. I guess you're going by that IMDb instead of that Google.
No, same information, bro. One thing about I'm solid with my sources, so I'm certain. Anyway, Jim and I have been leading me the right way. But anyway, so now I wouldn't say I want the trade popping in or nothing like that. But as far as being jealous of people,
shit.
Hey, man, go ahead on. So look, as far as being jealous,
without dispelling too much of our,
Hey, go ahead on, man. Look. So look, let's move on to the next show. Now, I would say that I might be excited.
No. Hey, he don't watch this shit anyway.
Hey, look, be the one joint he do watch. He be like your sons. What was that slick shit your brother was? I was like,
shit.
Hey, man, look, man. Anyway, man. So look, I don't know if I was jealous, but I would say hating. Nah, maybe not hating, but either way, I wanted a robot. Shout out to Small Wonder. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, small wonder.
Yeah. What's his brother name? Vicky?
Yeah, Vicky, word up.
Okay,
And
okay.
man, I always was like, hold on, how niggas not know she a fucking robot, dog? She sound crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hello, my name is Vicky. Come on, dog. Like, you a robot, bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
Spam show, dude. All right, right on, right on. So, and look, what's crazy is this. I don't remember nobody named off the show. Nobody besides her. That was literally a freestyle with the Vicky. You asked me
Yeah,
about
you're right. But I remember the little boy, the little black kid, the mom, the dad.
Yeah. But the dad was the scientist, so he the one that made her, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He had to hide from the boss, and the boss, got
Yeah,
the boss.
exactly. Yeah,
Something
the
like
boss,
that.
the boss wanted to destroy her or something. He brought her home. And, I was like, yo, then one episode she started smoking or something. Not smoking cigarettes or something, but like her body started smoking.
Oh yeah, I want to say I do remember that joint. I'm about to say, man, I'm trying to think of her with a tough look with a cigarette in my
Nah, and then plus two though, on some real shit though. Again, sorry, excuse my language, but Small Wonder tackled some tough issues. I think one kid, her dad kidnapped her, and you remember that episode? Like I think the dad kidnapped her, took her away from the mom, and I think his name was Jamie. That's his name, Jamie. And I think Jamie like helped find out who she really was.
last name Lannister?
Huh?
Last name Lannister?
I don't know. I can't remember that. No, Jamie Lannister. Say Game of Thrones. Anyway, I think his name was Jamie. But anyway, they did tackle some tough issues on that show.
Right on.
Then you had a nosy ass neighbor. Word up.
I think we all got those. But all right, it's another subject. What you got? What's your next show, dog?
Okay, another favorite. You know what I'm saying? Another favorite show of mine. Ran from what's that? 85 to 92. I got more growing pains than Maggie. Word up. Growing pains was bad, dog. Oh
Okay.
man.
Yeah.
Word.
That's right. Growing pains. Nah, I don't remember no specific episode. Before you ask me, yo, you remember the episode? Nah, I don't. But I remember watching that joint that Growing pains is tight.
Okay, and so look, little fun facts. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we had Kirk Cameron.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who was the older brother of someone we will talk about a little later. You know what I'm saying? Also, we had Tracy Gold. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who was the sister of the little girl. What's her name? On Full House. I forgot her name. But anyway, you had the little combinations of siblings who do growing pains and other sitcoms on ABC. You know what I'm saying? So
Right on. So in other words, we got in-house actors. All right, come on, dog.
yeah. Word up. You know, I don't call it, nepotism, whatever. But yeah, there was a lot of brothers and sisters acting on shows. But Growing Pains was that. You remember Growing Pains? Yeah, Alan Thicke, Robin Thicke's dad.
Yeah. I was thinking that he was the daddy.
Bingo. And Alan Thicke wrote a lot of the intros to shows. Family Ties, who he had Denise Williams singing on. He wrote, obviously, Growing Pains. And like about 4 or 5 other shows that we know, he wrote those intros, dog. So Alan Thicke, word up.
Okay, right on. Man, let me see before you try to steal my thunder. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Well, man, listen, let me go ahead and hit you with my joint. I wanna thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again.
The heart is true.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna get the rest of the joint, but if you do a party, hey, look, I really want to break that joint down.
Everyone you know.
Hey.
Be
Oh my God, the biggest
difference. Say thank you for being a friend.
So obviously, we both fans, Golden Girls. Now that I know everybody's name on the show, you know, Dorothy, Blanche, Rose, Sophia. You know what I'm saying? That was my show. Let's get that straight. I'm talking
So
about.
it was Golden Girls, man, Golden Girls. Again, like you said, fabulous show, man.
Yeah. Couldn't be. And what's crazy is this. So didn't realize until later on. I think my mother was the first one told me that Sophia was the youngest one out of everybody. You know what I'm saying?
So makeup wig, exactly.
Which is why when she was able to, you know, play with reminisce with her and Sal, you know what I'm saying? All she did was really take the stuff off. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Come to the set. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So shout outs to the Golden Girls and
and also the great Betty White.
Yeah.
Who we talked about was in so many sitcoms throughout since the 50s. You know what I'm saying? Betty White was again, it's been a legend.
I never knew about none of them before that. Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, again, Betty White's been a legend. I've been watching Betty White since her shows on probably the 60s. I don't know about the 50s, but the 60s definitely. And then you got obviously B. Arthur, you know what I'm saying? Who we talked about last show, you know, playing in Mod.
Hey, we go to people 100 off the pop fly, we'll catch you. You believe the rumors that she might have been a man?
Nah, man, come on, bro. That's another show, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another show. And then obviously we have Rue McClanahan, you know what I'm saying? Another actress that's been around just as long as Betty, you know what I'm saying? And actually, damn near all the same shows as Betty. You know what I'm saying? Playing in the same exact shows. Mama's Family, Mary Tyler Moore Show, Golden Girls, we're talking about.
Studio in-house actors.
Yeah, word up. So,
Where you at? Where you at for your next spot?
Sorry. Yeah, so, great cast. And then we have that, we'll talk about the spinoff. What was the spinoff?
Let's go with your next show. Is that your next show? Well, everything can't be a fun fact. We never get through the show, sir.
All right. I'm just saying.
You want to spin off and go back history and decades? Oh.
All right. So before we get to the spinoff of the Golden Girls, let's get to the real good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Who's the boss, B? Oh man, come on, B. Yo,
shout out to Tony Danza.
Tony Danza, word up, Tony Danza.
Mona. Because I don't remember his name, but that's my Mona. That was the mother's name, right?
Yeah, Mona. Then we have, of course, a lot of people's crush, Alyssa Milano.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? And that ran from 84 to 90 to 92. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
And
got accurate information today, sir.
Here you go.
Just saying, dog. Sometimes, you get a little off the mark, but I mean, 85%. I know.
Yeah. And that was a great show, dog. Great show. Huh?
Nah, go ahead. I'm just I just gotta get you before you get me. That's all. I know.
Yeah. So great show, man. Who's the boss? Obviously we know Tony from Taxi. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, you know, great show, man. Used to love, and then, brought in a little kid. I forgot a little kid, a little smart mouth little kid. What's his name? Once kids get too old, they bring in a younger kid. So when Jonathan got too old, you know what I'm saying? Word up, word up. So
Right on.
good show.
So I gotta hit you before you get me. The next show is because see you stole. I could have went with Who's the Boss. This is why I got the Golden Girls out the way real quick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit you with shout outs to Mr. Belvedere.
Yo, oh!
So that ran from 85 to 91.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say shout out to Mr. Belvedere. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, my man Wesley. And what up? We had Mr. Bob Euchre, who was a legend in the MLB game, baseball game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Word up. Yeah, man, Mr. Belvedere. That was classic.
Belvedere. And it's one of them joints to where it's synonymous with, like, when you say it, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, not necessarily trying to play somebody, but if you say something about being Mr. Belvedere or something like that, you already know you old maid, you old servant, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
There's no mistaking what it's about, what they're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Once the Mr. Belvedere come in, hey.
Yo, man, yeah, Mr. Belvedere was that. And Mr. Belvedere, I think, is either used to come on in my time anyway, either before or after Small Wonder. You know what I'm saying? So I used to catch both of them. But man, Mr. Belvedere was that. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep them kids in line, man.
Yeah, he did. Right on. Well, you
All righty. So before I forget, you know what I'm saying? Before I forget, because I really could, you know what I'm saying? I kind of forgot. But spin-off Golden Girls, the first one, Empty Nest. You know what I'm saying? Ran from 88 to 95.
more accurate information. Go ahead.
There you go.
Anyway, there, y'all.
You had the dog Dreyfus, you know what I'm saying?
Big Saint Bernard.
Yeah.
Hey.
Word up.
Didn't know what one of those was.
That's another great show. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the people in there, but you had the neighbor, the rude ass neighbor, used to always pop in and out. Then you had the nurse when they used to go to the doctor's office. You know what I'm saying? Word up. So yeah, Empty Nest. Word up.
Yeah. So, man, listen, we still got some joints that we really haven't hit. And
we got a bunch.
Any one of them, but so I'm gonna hit you right now. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name. Doom, 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 doom. And you're always glad you came. Doom, doom, doom. Shout out to Cheers, everybody.
Word up, my man Norm. Word up.
Shout out to Norm.
My man Norm. Yeah, Rhea Perlman, Danny DeVito's wife. You know what I'm saying? Danny DeVito would make appearances here and there.
Right on. Hey, so we got what? Carla. Got Carla. Old Sam Malone.
Word up, Ted Danson. Word up.
Yeah, Ted Danson. I'm going with the name of the shit. Old Loverboy, retired baseball player. Opened up the bar. We got Frazier. We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
We got old Frazier. And good show. Oh man. Pop question.
We'll also got
what's the mailman's name? Come on. You got 10 seconds. 9. 7. 5. 3. 2.
Cliff.
go. Supposed to have his own good memory, young Jet. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what I told you. Now we back in the joint where I can now start remembering some TV characters. You want to start bringing up shit when everything was, you know, dusty gray on the TV, turning with the plies. Let's get some color in our lives. You know what I'm saying? I know a couple people. So, but yeah, great show, great show.
And then we also, besides that, we also had, she was casting Shelley Long. You know what I'm saying? You know about Shelley Long. She was in Popeye. Remember? You know what I'm saying? She was in the movie Popeye.
That was Diane? That Diane? That was that name, right?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And then look, but then what happened to her when she left? I mean, did they just kind of play out because all of a sudden, then Rebecca became the
exactly.
You know,
the love interest.
Kirstie Alley, that's her real name?
Exactly.
You know, once I know you from a character, hey, that's pretty much, you know.
That's it. Word up.
Ted Danson. When I see him with that Consumer Cellular commercial or whatever, that dude, that's Ted Danson. That's Sam Malone right there. Hey.
What up? But yeah, man. But a lot of great stars, man. Okay. You have anything more to say about that or
no? No. I'm good. Shout out to Cheers.
Yo,
if I ever did go to Boston though, I would like to, you know, is there a real spot down there, or is it just maybe a movie set?
It's a real spot.
Right. So I would like to.
Go check it out. Yeah, definitely.
I'd like to go check it out.
That's a definite spot. That's definitely bet.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Okay. Another spinoff of Golden Girls. You know what I'm saying? After B. Arthur quit, you know what I'm saying? We have the Golden Palace with Betty White, Rue McClanahan.
I do remember that. It wasn't the same.
It
wasn't the same.
No, well, of course not. It wasn't the same. And a young Don Cheadle.
I do vaguely remember.
Yeah. Word up.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have put that on my list personally, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest show. You know what I'm saying? And then we do have the other spinoff, Nurses, as well. You know what I'm saying? From the Golden Girls. But that was because that was a nurse.
You gonna pick 4 joints in one selection? No? I mean,
that was the nurse from Empty Nest. She went on to have her own show, but like I said.
So I mean, is that really a spinoff from the Golden Girls? Then I mean, isn't that a spinoff?
Because you have a Golden Girls, Empty Nest, Nurses. Like I said, and now we're talking about
that's 2 degrees of separation. That's really not a spinoff from the Golden Girls.
Spinoff of the spinoff.
Hey, listen, y'all. Matter of fact, y'all can comment on that and determine whether that is y'all consider that to be a spinoff of the Golden Girls. Hold on. Did she ever appear on the Golden Girls at least once?
Who?
Whoever you said got the show Nurses.
I'm not sure if one of the Golden Girls.
All right, well, if she ain't come on the show, the Golden Girls.
I said, no, hold up. I said, I'm not sure.
No. Okay, we'll figure that out. But what I'm saying, y'all, let us know whether you think that qualifies as spinoff. But all right, you done pick 4 selections in one shot, dog. Let me go ahead and get one in, man. Hey, before this one slips out, this one slips in at the back of the 80s and had a hell of a run. And hey, man, a show about nothing. Seinfeld.
Yeah. Perhaps one of the greatest sitcoms ever. Like, forget about Black, White. Perhaps one of the greatest.
Seinfeld. You know, hey, Elaine, the dance, George Costanza, Kramer. I mean, listen, we gonna exit out the rant, you know, we've all had personal feelings and meltdowns before. But anyway, hey, Cosmo Kramer, hey man, shout outs to what was the mailman there? Look, another mailman, right? Was it Newton? Newman. Newman.
Hello, Newman.
Yeah.
Yo, Seinfeld, I had to watch every Thursday 9 o'clock before I went out to Club Metro every Thursday. Did not miss it. I just recently went and seen Seinfeld stand up. The most hilarious I've seen. I've seen a whole bunch of comedians. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Seinfeld. My most favorite episode is when they did the episode in reverse. It started out on one day and then went in reverse, and then wound up a month later. I mean, a month earlier. I don't know if you remember. You don't remember that episode?
I wouldn't say in particular, no. And don't get me wrong, I remember, certain episodes more than others. Like one of the ones that stick out to me is the Man Hands episode.
Oh man, dog.
Just not hungry. Well, then at least drink.
Yeah,
some
Man
beer.
Hands. Hey, look, that was rubber.
That and the masturbation
You have a
episode.
little something on your face.
Hey,
I can get it.
I don't know if I remember that one
Minute,
exactly.
You're missing it. It's higher.
They couldn't jack off and or
Just make a wish.
masturbate in Elaine's case. You know what I'm saying? They made a bet on it. And Kramer was out in like an hour because he saw the girl across the street get naked.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold up. Now, when you talk about tough issues being addressed, hey, look, what about when George addressed the issue of shrinkage? You remember
Oh
that, Jay?
man,
In the
dog.
pool.
Oh, that was
He was
hilarious.
like, I was in the pool. I was in the pool.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I thought this was the baby's room. I'm really sorry.
Word up. Oh yeah, man. It's just so many. Obviously, the Soup Nazi. You know what I'm saying? It was so many classic episodes.
No soup for you. Hey.
Yo, so many classic episodes, man. Yeah, man. Seinfeld was definitely. They wound up paying them people $1 million an episode. It got to be the same, but you know what I'm saying? Because it was like it got to be so big.
Yeah.
You know, between references and so many phrases have come out of there. No soup for you, and so many characters. So Seinfeld is
Great
definitely,
Great show.
and they start. Hold up, let me ask you this though, Young Buck. You know what I'm saying? Before it was Seinfeld, what was the show called before it was Seinfeld?
Oh no, when you say it, I'm gonna be mad at myself. But go ahead. Let's move it along.
The Seinfeld Chronicles.
I do believe that sounds familiar. All right, Mr. Side Fact, man. Come on, let's go ahead and pick your next show, sir.
All right. Okay. Since we talked about growing pains, let's jump into Coach Cameron's little sister, in Full House. Everywhere you look, everywhere it's a heart, somebody that needs you. We got Mary Kate and Ashley. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Uncle Jesse.
Yeah, Uncle Jesse, John Stamos. Also got the classic, rest in peace, Danny Tanner, Bob Saget. Rest in peace, Bob Saget.
Right on.
Word up.
Even though she kind of gets slippy on me now, every now and then. What's that girl name? Candace Cameron.
Yeah. Candace Cameron, yeah. Coach Cameron's sister.
She was all right. We'll look past her current views right now. But
What up? Yeah, Joey, great comedian. Cut it out. You know what I'm
you really
saying?
shouldn't even need the 10 seconds, but I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to answer. Where was the city they lived in?
Man, come on, man. San Francisco. Goddamn
dog.
bridge is in the intro.
Hey, listen, I caught you slipping on the last joint. I mean,
Hey, catch me. What
Yeah,
up?
I caught you slipping on video. What do you mean?
Man, anyway, I'll edit that part out.
You see what I gotta go through? I just caught him, y'all. He knows it. And he said, you ain't catch me slipping. What do you mean? All right, cool. All right, sure. Roger Tate.
What up?
What you
So
did?
yeah, Full House, man. Great show.
Definitely good money. Definitely good money. Definitely good
What up?
money.
Part of TGIF,
Yeah.
TGIF Fridays, you know what I'm saying, on ABC.
Okay, I get
You
you
know,
there.
again, great show, man. Great show. What up?
Right on. So I'm surprised you didn't hit this one already. And but I'm gonna jump on it right now.